Hello everybody and welcome to another series of Primal the Awakening. I'm joined by my buddy Dylan for the first time on the channel. Dylan and I, we've played a few games together, but not too much. We mostly just talked about games that we've played.
Pretty much.
But I reached out to Dylan to see if he wanted to play Primal the Awakening because I was kind of craving. It's a campaign game and it's really fun. So we're going to play 11 games of this if we do win the campaign.
Nice.
If we do make it to the end. We're going up against Viraxin here. If you don't know, this is a game that's like basically a boss battler genre where it's just about battling bosses. The game is designed just to be boss battles. So that's kind of what we're doing. And then between boss battles, we're going to be upgrading our gear and just making ourselves better. I am playing the sword guy. And Dylan is playing the bow guy, and I'll do the first turn, because this is also Dylan's... I've only played this game 3 times as well, so I'm not, like, super pro at it. But first thing we do is consume. So we may consume, and I'm not going to because I'm at full health. I don't need to worry about healing anybody. Then the monster upkeep, so we do behavior refresh, but we skip that on the first round, but this guy does get 2 struggle. And then we go to movement. I'm not going to move. I am going to draw the aggro, though. So I'm going to get threatened. So then this will then trigger here.
Okay.
This is Smoldering Breath. It has the Firestorm trait, which does not matter right now. But then he's going to gain Player Struggle. The veins in Viraxin's neck suddenly swell up, and a thick steam rises from its nostrils. So this card then gets discarded. And this is going to move up here. Okay, so I did not move, but I am going to trigger a bunch of 2 reds here. So I'm going to spend 0, and I'm going to play this Battle Cry card. I think for people at home, too, we'll play our cards like in this perfect spot, going from top to bottom. Wow, I didn't even mean for that to happen. So, I played a red card. So I'm going to deal this guy damage equal to my weapon's damage. So we're just going to deal him 2 damage.
Okay.
Then I trigger Berserker, which is when I play a card with this keyword in your sequence, you enter the Berserker state and remain in that state until the end of your turn. While in the Berserker state, I draw 1 each time I play an attack card in my sequence. Okay. So anytime I play a blue or red card, I'm going to draw a card this round.
Okay.
It also has Resilience, which is after I suffer damage, I may reveal a card with the keyword Resilience from my hand to draw 1 card. So it doesn't do anything there, but that's what the card does.
Okay.
I will then trigger this, which is the active player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. So I'm going to discard the top 3 cards. This is Blazing Assault. So I'm going to suffer damage unless a defensive card is discarded this way. So I did discard a defensive card, so we do not need to worry about that. Then this is the boost that I was talking about. So he spends 2 of these. And I repeat the base ability effect of this card. So we're just going to discard the top 3 again. 1, 2, 3. I did discard a defensive card, so we are A-okay.
Nice.
This card's going to get discarded. I just need to check to see if I also trigger this one. We're about to see a lot of big monster effects here, which is super exciting for everyone involved. And you can just see kind of like how these can cascade. I'm just going to pause while I look this up. All right, so notably, this card is not going to trigger based off that first one because it replaced the one that was already there.
Okay.
However, we're going to see this card come up soon. This is a Rampage. This triggers when any of the other ones are triggered.
Okay.
It's not going to trigger when it comes into play here because something on the board has to trigger it. This is just a preview of what's to come. But that'll make sense once you see.
Sure.
So I'm going to play... You dealing any damage to this guy this turn? Are you gonna plan on attacking this guy?
I don't think I can.
No, okay. That's fine. Then I will not do this one. I will... So this costs 1. So I'm going to discard a card from my hand with 1 stamina token to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess I can technically do some damage, but...
Oh, that's all good.
All right.
So I'm going to deal this guy 2 damage which is enough to trigger a wound for him.
Okay.
And then all the damage goes away.
Okay.
So I also get to increase... Oh, look at this. Because I played 2 reds in a row, I get to increase the damage this attack deals by 2. So this would actually have dealt enough to carry over 2 damage. And I also get to remove 1 struggle.
Nice.
But then I also will place a counter on this card, my personal little objective. So I just need 1 more of those. But then this is going to trigger. Sudden Blaze. The active player discards top 3 cards of their deck. That player suffers damage unless a defensive card is discarded this way. So 1, 2, 3. We are okay. This is going to get discarded. And then this Rampage is going to come into play. And Rampages, like I said, are triggered immediately when something else happens. Let me just remind myself again if that's going to happen right now. I'm doing a real Rampage step. No, so I think it has to come from in play. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. I think the last thing I'm going to do is discard this to pay for this card. So I get to search my Deflecting Blade. I search my deck for a card with Slash and add it to my hand, then reshuffle my deck.
Okay.
With Slash. Okay, I only have 1 card that slashes. So I'll shuffle my deck, and now I am done. I did not play a card that drew the aggro, so nothing with that happens. But I'm going to go to Attrition. Because I'm threatened, I'll have to reveal 2 of these.
Okay.
So 1 and 1. I have 1 defensive card. I take no damage. To get rid of threatened, all you have to do is move.
Okay.
But that's going to be me. And then I just get rid of these. And now it is your action.
Okay.
So you, the first thing you do is you may move.
Okay. I kind of feel like I want to make my way back here.
Nice. So then all you have to do is pay 1 stamina to move.
1 stamina to move. Okay.
Yeah.
And paying isn't the same as discarding, right?
Correct. You pay, it's like you're discarding the card, but it doesn't trigger discard effects, I believe.
Okay.
But I'll just check on that. Because you never know. See page 20 for how to pay. Okay. Yeah, so it just says discard. It just says you discard a card. So is there a thing that cares if you're discarding it?
Yeah. Can I show it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So when you discard this card from your hand, perform volley 2. Then yeah, I would say that would trigger it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess, do I want to volley too? Like, I guess...
Yeah, volley is the thing where you get to discard cards, and if you, for each, you may discard, so this would discard 2 cards to the top of your deck and deal damage to the monster equal to your weapon level for each offensive card discarded this way.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, maybe, right? So
Yeah.
then I get to do damage while...
Yeah. So
Okay.
to pay for the move, so then you discard the top 2 cards.
The top... Oh, right,
Yeah.
it's not from the hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then if you, for each offensive, so 1... So just once, you'll deal 1 damage to this guy. And then you can just put this in your discard pile.
Right.
So then you can move to either of the 2 adjacent zones to the zone you're in.
Right, okay.
Nice. So you're not able to damage the monster
Right.
from this zone, but you could still play any other cards that might...
I think I need to hang on to all of them. And do I just... Am I already hiding?
No,
Because
so
I'm
it's an
here?
action you can do to hide if you
Okay.
want to. So basically you have to... You may recycle a dodge card. So recycle is discard, then draw. So if you discard a green card, you may hide. If you do, place your miniature token on this. Your turn pauses and passes to the next player, but you can pop out later. It's going to be less applicable
Okay.
for just 2 players. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll end it there then.
Nice. So because you ended with more than two or more cards in your hand, you gain a stamina token.
Okay.
So you can only have 1 of those, so you might as well just spend it.
Each, like next go or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get to draw up to 5.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. First we have to do attrition. You played 0 cards, so you're going to take 1 damage.
Okay. That's
Yeah, you
this
just
guy,
use
yeah.
it, yeah. Okay. End of turn, draw back up to 5.
Okay.
You did not gain the aggro, so the monster is going to keep looking at me. And now we go to the top of the round. So first, consume. We may each do a potion here, use a consume action if we want to. I'm going to just chill on mine. monster upkeep, we're going to discard this card. And then this is going to come in here. So we discarded this card because it had the lowest refresh value.
Right.
Then this guy's going to gain 2 of those, and now it's our turn again. And I'm still first player because it wasn't taken from me. First player because whoever has the aggro token becomes first player.
Okay.
So otherwise it just stays with me. My hand really sucks this time. So I think what I'm going to do... What does that symbol mean? Oh, okay. I'm going to stay here, so I'm going to remain threatened.
Okay.
Notably, this one coming up is if a player starts their turn in the tail.
Okay.
Like in the rear section.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2. So we're going to pay 2 stamina. I'm going to play this retreat. So I'm going to just draw 2 cards. Not the best. That's kind of cool. I like this character. He seems fun. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to just quickly be a little bit try-hard and count how many reds I have in my discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, so I have 1 red left in here, huh? Okay, I kind of want to hit that because I want to trigger that ASAP. So I'm going to save you, but I am going to spend 1. I'm going to pay 1 to play this Guardian Blade. So at the end of my action, I choose another player. So this is going to give me the aggro token.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that, because then the monster's going to turn to face me. And I think we want to get you in the rear. So I'm honestly actually just going to play this one instead, which is just draw 1. If I achieved mastery, which I haven't yet, I draw 2 instead. So we'll just draw 1 card. And then I will stop there. No damage, but that's okay. Let's see if this guy deals me any damage. I'm still threatened, so I'm going to reveal 2. 1 and 2. So I do 2, but because I have 2 greens,
right.
I don't need to worry about taking damage.
Okay.
And then this gets discarded, and then I will draw up to my maximum hand size. Notably, if your deck whenever you have to reshuffle your deck, you will take damage equal to your weapon level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Likewise, when this empties, this guy's going to gain 1 struggle. Those are the 2, like, whenever each of these deck reshuffles, something happens.
Okay.
But you're good to go now.
Okay. So, I'm not going to consume.
Oh, no, we consume happened. We're on player turns.
We're on player turns,
Yeah.
okay.
So you
So
move
movement.
first.
Right, so I want to move
I have to spend a stamina,
Spend a
but that's
stamina.
like what stamina tokens are perfect for.
here. And then I can discard to gain more again, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard this to get 2.
Nice. No, so it's just temporary. So it's like part of paying for a card.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like, you can overpay. Like, if a card costs 1 and you have to pay with a 2, you overpay for the card.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
basically
I'm only
like-
getting 1.
Yeah, you're like
Okay.
spending a card to play cards is kind of like how
Okay.
it all goes.
Okay, so... And can you discard mid-sequence? to
Yes,
get more?
exactly.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Basically, anytime you want it, because you can also do these. So these actions of play cards from your hand, activate action, or revive. You can do those in any order, any number of times.
Okay.
Anytime that you're able to basically like resolve them, you can do them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do... This costs nothing, right?
Nice,
So
yeah.
Sharp. Do you want me to flip it your way? Or is
Oh
it-
no, I'm just
sure,
yeah.
sure.
So the next time you play a damage, it deals 2 weapon damage.
Right.
So you also played a blue, so you do get to remove one of these.
Okay.
However, we have to trigger some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So this one is Wrath of the Dragon. Vyraxin turns to the active player, and then he places a fire in the front sector, which means you can no longer add cards to your sequence.
Okay. My whole plan.
He's going to spend 1, and the active player suffers damage unless they have a green in their sequence. So because you don't have a green in your sequence, you're going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
So you can just deal yourself 1 damage. This is then going to go, because this is the reaction one.
All right.
Place a fire token in the front sector. There's already 1 there,
Okay.
only 1 per. A firestorm strikes the battlefield and illuminates the ravenous mouths of Vyraxin's wings, ready to feed off the flames. He has 1 struggle that he's going to spend. So each player suffers damage unless they discard a green from their hand.
Okay.
So then you're good on that. Then this goes away. And then this comes over here. So now because of this, you can't do anything else because of the fire. So we will. If you have nothing else you can do, we just go to end of turn. Sorry, we go to attrition first.
Right. Which is...
you'll take 1 damage because of that, yeah. All right. Now you get a drawback up to your maximum hand size.
And get rid of this?
That gets discarded, yeah.
Man, I feel like I had a great plan, too.
Yeah, come on, see if he figures it out. The first time we played, I actually had like 3 turns in a row where someone put fire in my space, and I didn't do anything for like the first 3 turns. There's an end of the round trigger, so we'll trigger this one. Each player in the front sector must either immediately move or suffer damage. So you'll have to either move 1 space or suffer damage.
Okay. I feel like that's fine, right?
Yep.
I don't want to be there anyways.
And then this guy's going to turn to the player with the fewest defensive cards in their hand. I have 3.
Remind me, it's yellow
green and yellow.
I have 3 as well.
Okay, so we get to choose. Probably we want him to face you.
Yeah, and then you can hop.
Then I can hop behind, yeah. Okay. So we'll move that there.
So this is like the bonus damage?
That's the bonus damage, yeah. All right, and then this is going to come over here. This is going to reshuffle. But now you can also, like, you'll know that the blue one puts fire in your space for, like, the blue reaction. Because these are all the reactions we're going to see, right?
Okay.
So there's nothing else that's, like...
Right. Yeah. So that plan could have worked had that not been up
exactly
there.
that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of like the game is, like, learning the reactions of all the enemies.
Okay.
Okay. This is another end of round one, and the blue's coming. I just got to check those. So this one is when a player starts their turn in the front, when a player starts their turn in the rear. Okay. All right. We go now to the start of the round. Consume. So this is if you want to have your potion now, you can.
I'll drink it.
So we'll just get rid of it, and then you get to heal 2 damage. You get to heal 4 because it's actually 1 or lower. Nice. Current attrition level. Sorry, let me just see what attrition is. Attrition level. Oh, no. This is the attrition level. So the attrition level is currently 2. So it's just 1. Yeah, it's just 1. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever this is the current attrition level. Whatever the current face-up value is.
So I healed just 2.
Just 2, yeah. We're
and
good.
Quickly, had I gotten to 4, would that have lost the...
No, because your health is
different.
9. Your health is 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is going to get discarded, and then we have this up here. So blues are going to trigger fire.
Okay.
It's just something to be aware of. This is going to go up to 3, and then I go first because I had the aggro token. So I'm going to move. We're going to move. So I'm going to move back here, and that gets rid of my threatened. So I'm no longer threatened.
Okay.
And I would love to slice this guy up a bit, because my ability is really good. If you paid with the blue... Wow, I love... This guy's he's just hit with sword. Okay, I think we have to do it like this. So I'm going to pay 1. So 1 to play this Dragon Strike. And I'm going to strike the dragon. So I just deal 2 damage.
Yep.
Which is enough for us to carry a wound over.
Okay.
So because he has 4 damage to get to the next level. If I played it after a yellow, I'd get a draw card, but I didn't.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 1. Oh, I also gain the aggro token. That's good. That's fine. That's good. And then I'm going to pay 1 to play Jumping Slice. So... this is just going to deal 2 damage, and if I paid with blue, I can increase the damage this deals by 3 per weapon. Oh, this is where it says slash. I just took a card that said slash in the name. That's so funny. Okay. That's fine. Because I have increased the damage attack deals by 2, so I'm going to deal 4 damage. Which is enough to drop him to 7. So he's going to go to his next stance.
Okay.
So when revealed, he's going to gain player struggle. So now we need to deal 3 damage per. And he's
okay.
going to go to the next level at 3.
Okay.
And we're going to reveal a new ability he has. When a behavior card with Firestorm is revealed, we're going to immediately place a fire in the front sector.
Okay.
I also did 2 of these, so I'm going to place a counter on this, and then I flip and upgrade my ability, which is now I reduce the stamina cost of all my red cards by 1.
Okay, nice.
And then I think, unfortunately, I need to stop there. I did not trigger any of these, so I am just going to see if he hits me, and he does for 1 damage. So I'll take 1 damage. And then that is me.
Okay.
Because I'm shuffling my deck, I take damage equal to my weapon level. So we'll just take 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're good to go. You're going to trigger this because you're starting in his front sector.
Right.
He gains player -1 struggle. So he's going to gain like this. And he gets +1 damage until the end of the round.
Okay.
Because he hits 6, that is, it's 3 per player. He's going to unleash on us and deal us each 2 damage because it's 1 plus that.
Okay.
So we're going to go up to 4, but then this goes back down to 2.
Deals us each 2 damage?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
so
each
3.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
And that behavior did not have Firestorm. Okay, I need to be aware of that.
So now he's gonna. It doesn't matter if I hop over here because he's like his zone is the front 3.
His zone is the back 3. So because the front is where that little thing is. So for people that also at home, they have like 2 little like things on the front.
Yeah.
To show where that's like the front part.
Okay.
So down there, the longer
So I'm
one's
technically in the like safe zone.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, if you're you can deal damage in the other 3 sectors though.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move. Oh, I need to spend a stamina to move, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think you ended your turn with enough cards to have a stamina.
Right.
Because
Okay.
the game forced you to only play 1 card.
All right. Let's spend that. Go here.
Nice.
And then let me figure this out.
Yep. And yeah, it's good to always check these as well. Because we know the red ones are going to discard cards from the top of your deck.
Okay.
And the blue one puts the fire down.
Okay. No blue. So I want to spend this.
Nice.
And sorry, remind me, this doesn't count as a discard if I'm spending it?
No, it does. Yeah.
It does, so I get to draw.
Yes.
Okay. I can play this. To the next red.
You're playing your sequence. Gain stealth. Well, this card in the top card of your discard pile. Prevent any damage, attrition damage with stealth. Oh, cool. What does stealth do? Stealth is action cards. The keyword stealth do not trigger reactions when played when it contains the color of the type.
Okay.
So, like, for example, if you played a red or a blue, it
Yeah.
wouldn't trigger these cards because you're stealthy. That's kind of
Okay.
neat. Okay.
And then, so I'll pay this to get another stamina so that I can play this,
Yeah.
right?
And this one actually gives 2 stamina, too, for
Oh, okay.
like paying for expensive cards. So you're going to gain the aggro token.
Yep.
But then you may pay stamina to increase the damage this attack deals by 6. You may pay
Right.
2 stamina.
So I'm going to pay this, right? And then that's all my
No,
stamina.
because this one's just 1.
Oh,
Because
I don't have a spare stamina?
Exactly. Like so, like if you
right, you're overpaying.
but you could pay with the other card and then pay with this one for the 2, because the other one only has 1 stamina icon.
Right. Okay.
So you get like with the card you discarded there.
Yeah,
You could
I
use
should-
that
I
to
should
pay
have
for
done
this
that.
and then
Oh, I
pay for
see.
that. So you could just like say you switched it up like that.
All right.
Because
That's fine.
yeah, and then
Okay.
like that, yeah.
Okay, I hear you.
So then now it's going to deal normally, so it's going to deal 2 damage
Yep.
because of the thing, but it also is going to deal an additional 6.
Right.
So you're going to deal 8 damage to this guy. So that puts this up to 9. And then because it's 3 per, we remove 6 and we deal a wound to him.
Okay. And so now...
Those stay until the end of your turn.
Okay.
So if you can't play anything else, you can just go to attrition.
Okay, and did I trigger...
No, because you had stealth.
Right,
This,
okay.
Your next red would not trigger that.
Okay.
So then we'll go to attrition. Because you don't have 3 of those, you're going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then discard all, then you will draw up to 5 cards.
All right.
So then this guy's going to turn to you. Okay, and then you still have aggro, but now you're going to be first player next turn.
Okay.
This is going to happen at the end of the round. Yeah, you can discard those cards in your sequence. Each player in the front sector must either immediately move or suffer damage. So this is in you again. So you must either move to an adjacent space or you're going to suffer 1 damage.
Okay, and spend the energy to move, right?
No, this one's for... I guess, yeah, you do have to spend the energy to move, yeah.
Okay.
We didn't last time, but I think you are right on that.
Okay. Let's discard this.
Nice. And then he's going to turn to face the person with the lowest defensive, so green or yellow. I have 3.
Green and yellow, so
Yeah.
I have green. I just have 1.
All right, so then he's going to turn to face you. This fire is going to go out. And then this is going to go up here, and then this is going to come over there. All right, well, now go to the top of the round. I'll have my potion. Might as well. I also don't want to die. I mean, maybe I push my luck. I think I actually am going to push my luck. See if I can get a lower attrition level on this. So there's only 1 3, and then the rest are 2s and like 1s.
Okay.
And there's also a 0 as well. So we have a
Okay.
0 in here. So I think I'm going to wait a turn to see if I can maybe get lower. Behavior refresh is going to kill this card. And then we have the reaction one. So this triggers if any of these other ones trigger.
Okay.
This guy's going to get player struggle. This guy's damage notably is back down to 1. It was a card they gave it to. And now it's your turn.
Right.
So you may move. You're in the front, so you won't deal any damage if you attack him. But you may move if you would like to.
Remind me what this does?
Heals you at the start of your turn.
Okay. So that's... Oh, and I keep forgetting about if you end with a certain amount of cards. I don't think I ended with enough. So
No,
it doesn't matter.
not that one.
Okay. So that to move here. I feel like I shouldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's fine. If you just want to
Yeah.
vibe, sometimes that's the right thing to do.
Okay. Yeah, because what's my health's 9.
Yes, yeah. And you're at 5 currently. So it's like a little bit spooky.
I don't know what...
But you also could play like that green card to maybe not take attrition damage if you're worried. Like if the green card in your hand. Oh, you already used it to pay.
Ditched
Yeah, because that's how you can also prevent damage as well.
Okay. I don't know what a card does that I have too.
What is it?
It says accurate shot assist.
Assist, you may discard it from your hand to give another player a card.
Oh, okay.
So like during your turn, during their turn?
It's during their turn.
Once per turn during another player's turn, you may discard a card with assist to have that person draw a card.
Okay. Maybe I'll discard this, just because if it's up there,
Yeah.
I gain 2, right? 2 cards.
If this card is in the top of your card, you discard pile. Yeah, at the start of your turn. Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
And then I'm...
Nice. So we're gonna do attrition. You will take 1 damage.
Okay.
And then you draw back up to 5. And then this guy's gonna turn to face aggro, which is currently nobody.
And then I was left with 2 cards, but I don't gain a stamina?
You do. It's 2
I
or
do,
less.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Aggro token. Let me just look at this aggro token if it goes away at the end of the round. You just keep the aggro token. Oh, we actually need to have an aggro player right off the bat. Yeah, there is always one of us is going to have the aggro. So you keep aggro. but I'll probably grab it this turn.
Okay.
Okay, so then he's going to turn to face you. Okay. Well, I'm still in a good spot, so I'm not going to move here, which means I am going to become threatened. But I'm hoping to just make this guy have the worst day of his life. I'm going to play Dragon Dash. So because I have my Mastery, I reduce the stamina of the next card I play by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play this Guardian Blade. At the end of your action phase, choose another player, draw 1 for each aggro in in my sequence. So I'm going to gain this because I drew the aggro.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh no. You know what? I'm actually not going to do that. I wanted to give you cards, but I think we have to just like try to beat this guy instead, right? So I'm going to play this one, which is going to reduce the next stamina cost I play by 1 again. And then I'm going to drop down this Massive Strike. So it costs 4, but it only costs 3, it only costs 2, so I will pay 2 for it.
Okay.
It's a finisher. I can only play this card after a red. Never mind, I'm bad. Let's go back to this first one. Do you want to give me an assist?
Yeah.
Maybe I can draw a red and we can maybe do something with it.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's go to the start again. That's so funny. I read everything but that on the card. Because
Okay,
if
so to play oh no, I have a stamina, so I can just give you.
Oh
an
no, you
assist?
can just discard it. You discard the assist card. It's free to do.
Okay.
Discard a card with the keyword assist from your hand. If you do, the active player draws 1.
Okay.
So I just gotta draw a card. Oh, huge. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow. This is really good. All right, so I'm gonna play that Dragon Dash. Reduce the stamina of the next cost I play. I'm going to pay this for 1. We're going to play 1 for this to play Precise Strike. So I'm going to deal 2 damage. Mm-hmm. And then the target is vulnerable. So this guy is now vulnerable. That means one of us, when you or another player deal damage to the monster, you may discard the vulnerable token to double that damage. Okay. And at the end of the round, he loses vulnerable.
Okay.
I am going to trigger this, though. The active player discards the top 3 cards of their deck, and I take damage unless I discard a defensive card, which luckily I did. And then we spend 2, so we're going to repeat the base effect of this ability. So I'm going to discard 3, but I did get a defensive card, so we are A-okay. Then this is going to trigger. Place a fire terrain in the front sector. Luckily, you already went.
Okay.
And then one of these, each player in the front sector takes damage. You'll take 1 damage unless you discard a green from your hand.
All right.
All right. And then this goes. And then this comes up here. And then I'm going to do the finisher. So this costs 3, which I have. I have 1, 2, 3. So, finisher means it ends my turn when I do it.
Okay.
And I can only play this card after a red. Increase the damage the attack deals by 5. So it deals 7 damage, but I can discard this to deal 14 damage. So there's like this, which means we will spend 3 of these and send them down to 3.
All right, nice.
Not going to complain about that. It is going to trigger him to his final stage.
Okay.
So then this goes away. When revealed, place a fire terrain in each threatened sector. Let me see what threatened sectors are. At least 1 threatened player. I am threatened, so we're going to put a fire token here.
Okay.
And then when a behavior card with Firestorm is revealed, which we haven't had one yet, immediately place a fire token in the front sector. Players in that sector become threatened. Okay. But and now he needs 8 damage per.
Okay.
I'm done there. So I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I definitely drew the aggro with this, so this guy's going to turn to face me. Oh, I actually dealt 2 extra damage because I was in this zone. And then this guy is going to go down and go down. And now we go to the top of the round. We may oh, sorry, I had to do this as well, but I knew it was a 0.
Right.
So, but I had 1 green, just to keep track of everything. So I don't take any damage. And now we go to consume.
Okay.
I will heal 4 because of the attrition level is 1 or lower. Because it's 0 right now. We're going to discard this one. This guy's going to gain this because we have to reshuffle. And notably, everything is a damage sector now.
Right, right.
Which is good.
And for the damage, if we have to deal 8, we have to deal... No, okay, I'm thinking about it wrong. You don't have to deal 8 per turn. It's just when it gets to 8, we'll
exactly,
drop
yeah.
down.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, this is a reaction one. Play cards from your hand, so he gains the 2 struggle, up to 4. And now it's me, because I'm the first player, because I was the aggro token. At the end of the round, that's where that happens.
Right.
Okay. So, I have no attacks this turn. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to... well, I am going to move. We're going to move. Just to get out of the fire. Because I would like to play cards. You will still get a heal at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will spend 1 to play this evasive step. Search my deck for a red and add it to my hand, then shuffle my deck. I think we'll just go with that. And I think then... How does your hand look?
I can't really do anything. Yeah, it's all...
Do you think maybe we just take like a defensive turn then?
I think so. Mine is all kind of like draw cards or prevent damage to you.
Okay. So then I'm just going to take this Heavy Clash, and I'm just going to like remove a struggle token. Just set up some defenses.
Okay.
We'll go to attrition, because my turn is over. I'm okay, because I have 2. This guy will then discard these. I'll draw up to 5. This guy's going to turn to face me. So as the start of your turn, you can heal 1 because of the berry bush.
Yep.
Just eat a little berry and go,
Yeah. I'll spend to move.
Nice. Yeah, get out of the fire. Luckily, the 2 fires are going to be gone this turn.
What's to prevent me from just discarding all of this, doing nothing, and then, and then pulling 5? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the only thing that's stopping you is there's no way to discard unless you have a way to discard. So like you have to like play the cards.
So I can't just like spend a bunch of energy and then do nothing.
Well, you could if like you play the cards into your sequence. Like even if they don't like do anything impactful, you can still play the cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, for example, you could, like, if you have a blue you could play, you could play the blue to draw out the this one, get a fire token here, and then, like, try to, like, play some other stuff. Like, you can try to, like, draw out this reaction.
Right. Okay. I'm not going to mess with it too much because I don't really know what
Yeah.
I'm doing, so I'm just going to...
I mean, I think, honestly, my logic is always the best way to do it is to just, like, do it.
Just experiment.
Like, just experiment. Like, we're in a pretty good position.
Okay.
Because you do have, like, an extra life after this, right? You only actually die if you get knocked out twice.
Right. And you have no damage, so it's not like I need to worry about protecting you. Okay. So I'm going to play this because it costs nothing.
Nice. So when another player would suffer attrition damage, you may... Oh, that's kind of cool. To prevent that damage.
I'll play this. You only may play this after red. Next time you fulfill your hand, draw 1.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So you'll draw up to 6 this turn.
There's no... I can't play this, so that's my...
Nice. So then... Yeah, perfect. So then this guy's going to stay facing me because I'm the aggro, because you didn't gain aggro this turn. Let's do attrition. You will take 2 damage.
Okay.
Because it's now level 2. Because you only have 1 defensive card. It's looking a little bit worse for wear, but again, I think you are okay.
And I couldn't prevent that, right? With
If you had one more green or yellow card,
well, this while this card is at the top of your discard pile, it counts as an attrition check.
then you're totally fine
Okay.
because you have 2. Yeah, you have 2 green. Yeah, no damage there. That's
Was
pretty
it
sick.
2 or 1?
It was 2, so you're at 5. That's pretty sick. Now you got to draw up to 6 because
Right.
this is going to increase your hand size. All right, and you empty your deck, so you do get to flip your mastery.
Okay.
So now at the start of your turn, you volley 2, and when you empty your deck, you deal 5 damage.
Okay.
And then those go.
But I don't have to volley now. Right, because I'm at the end of... Okay.
Yeah.
Let's shuffle these guys.
Yeah, so you'll take 1 damage when your deck is empty because
Okay.
of... All right. We go to the top of the round. We have consume, but there is nothing for us to consume. We go to monster upkeep. We're going to do a behavior refresh, so we're going to discard the lowest cost 1. And then we have tail. And then this guy's going to gain player struggle. Okay, we want to clean up some of that struggle, I think. We're just like, because like right now, it doesn't kill you. Oh, and then these fires are gone. Okay. I mean, maybe I just try to put as much damage as I can, right?
I think so.
Okay. I am first player because I still have the aggro. I am going to move. I'm going to discard this quick attack. So when I discard this weapon from my hand, I deal my base weapon damage. So we're just going to deal 2 damage to this guy. We're going to move into damage bush. And I just want to see if damage bush is like limit 1 attack or increase the damage attack deals by your weapon level. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to play this Battle Cry. So Berserker and Resilience. So Berserker is whenever I play an attack card, I will draw a card this turn. Oh, that's bad. I made a mistake. All right. I have this double slash. So if the next card I play in my sequence is red, I reduce its stamina cost.
Okay.
But I will trigger some reds on this. So I'm going to increase the damage attack deals by 2. So we're going to deal 4 damage, which puts him back down to 1. Okay. And I also get to remove a struggle. And I play, because of my Berserker, I'll draw a card. Oh, that's really cool. I think I'm going to spend... Well, I'm going to play this. Jumping Slice. I have another 2 red in a sequence, so I'm going to increase the damage deals by 2, so we're going to deal 4 damage. Putting it up to 5. If I paid with a blue, I can increase the damage by 3. If I did this, I would have got 3 more damage, but that's okay. And then I think I do want to be a little bit... I'm actually not... I think I want to actually assist you more. I think I want to give you things to play with. Oh, I have to draw a card when I played that card. Okay. I am going to spend 1 to play this Empty Fade, which is... You may play the next slash without paying its stamina cost, but I'm just using it to defend myself.
Okay.
So we'll go to Attrition.
Right, okay.
I'm not threatened, but I will take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then... Oh, sorry, and this guy should take an extra 3 damage because of the bush. So we only deal this guy 7 more damage.
Okay.
I'll end my turn. And draw up. So I'll take another damage. And I have an assist for you as well before you get into things. But at the start of your turn, you may volley if you would like.
And so volley does 2...
Volley is... discard X cards from the top of your deck and deal damage to the monster equal to your weapon level for each blue or red card discarded this way. So you get a volley 2.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2 damage.
Nice. And then... Okay.
And let me do my draw because I would love to give you an assist.
So how does, like... How does collab... How does that work in this if I'm, like...
Well, because I can
Can you know what I have or no?
I mean, we can kind of talk about it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna discard this assist so you can draw a card.
Okay.
So you can draw a card there. I'm going to discard this one instead, though, because it is worse.
Okay. I feel like I should be over here, right? Just for the healing?
Yeah, if you can, if you want to move. I mean, you also only need to put down 5 damage.
Right,
If you think you
okay.
can get out 5 damage. Because also, every time you play a red card, you can volley as well.
Right. Okay, so...
But if you want to move, go for it, too, to get to the bush. I don't think it's a terrible
No,
idea.
it's cool. I'm just trying to see if there's anything, like, badass I can do.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, notably, the only thing he triggers on is blue right now, because everything else is either reactionary or if you start in the tail.
In the tail, okay.
Which, notably, if you don't gain aggro, this guy will turn to look at me.
Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll... Let's get rid of this to pay for card. So we'll play long range.
Nice.
So the next red I play gains stealth. I'll play silent arrow. So this card on its own doesn't do damage.
It does.
Right?
Reds always deal
Okay.
damage equal to your weapon, which is 2.
Okay.
So it'll deal 2.
And then I can volley if I want, right?
Yes, yeah. Yep, so you'll deal another extra... Oh, this one's only 1. This one's only 1, because that one's volley 1,
okay.
yeah. So he'll go up to 6 damage.
Okay.
And what does it do? While you're the aggro player, you cannot play this card in your sequence. Okay, that makes sense. Can't be stealthy if you're drawing the aggro.
And then what else is the aggression? Or is red blue?
Blue is... blue gets rid of these tokens.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. But it will set something off. I'm going to stop there just because I feel like I'm just winging it.
All right, let's see if this guy hits you. He does, so he'll take 2 damage.
Okay.
But not dead. This guy's going to turn to face me. I'm pretty sure I can finish him off this turn. We'll just see. Also have to look at reactions. Is it after the effect resolves? Oh, actually, I can look on this page. After a player plays an attack. Okay, you resolve all effects on that. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure I can kill it this turn.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. So we go to end of round. I still have this, so I will keep the first player token. We can do consume. Oh, you are going to get knocked down. Just because of the this struggle. So we're going to get rid of this card. This is going to go here. This is going to go up. So we're each going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
So then you'll get knocked down. So let me just tell you all that happens when you get knocked down. Okay. So, if you're the active player, you're not. Your turns end immediately. Remove all damage tokens from your hunter board, so you go back up to full health. Discard your entire hand of cards and any cards in your sequence. And you're going to add a wound card into your discard pile. So that's just going to go into your discard pile. Then you reshuffle your discard pile into your deck. Choose either your helmet or your armor. One of them is going to be gone, so you can just put this on them to just like show that that's not there anymore. Lay your miniature down and take a KO, a knockout token, and you place it red side. So we'll just put this on here.
Okay.
So basically in 2 turns, so when it would be your turn, you flip your token to its black side, or if it's already on your black side, you discard it, drop your hand size limit, stand your miniature up, and then your turn is over.
Okay.
So basically it takes 2 turns. However, we can revive each other, which is you spend it, it's one of the things you can do on your turn. Revive only once per turn. Let's find that. So once during turn, you may pay 2 stamina to revive that player to flip the tokens to its black side. If it's already on the black side, they stand.
Okay.
So we can but I think we'll just kill the monster instead.
Right.
And I think I can actually just do it with this card. So just 2 damage will take this guy out.
Nice.
First monster beaten, prologue done, and now the real juicy stuff starts. So, this guy's defeated, so now we got to open the campaign book.
Okay.
Because we're done that. So, I'm going to give you a pencil and a pad. And you can write your player name and your class of just the great bow in the top.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so in our campaign log, we're going to mark the Vyraxin trophy on our trophy sheet. So we got his head as a trophy because we defeated the Vyraxin dragon. We're also going to set our forge level to 1. And because Vyraxin was a fire type, I'm doing all this, so you don't have to worry about any of that yet. I'll tell you that in a second. We unlock the Fire Forge because we get it. It's like Mega Man. We took his powers and leveling up. We also are going to gain some elements. So this is you will have to do this. So you're going to gain 2 fire under elements on the far right. So you're going to gain 2 fire. You're also going to gain 1 bone, 1 scales, and 2 blood. We also are unlocking the Herbalist. And we're going to gain 1 Alabasea under the plants, 1 of the Anthamon, 1 of the Melis, and 2 of Nilia. We're also going to unlock...
What was the next one? 2 of them.
2 of the one on the top, Nilia,
okay.
red flower. I usually just call them by their colors, but I felt like spicing it up a bit. We're also going to unlock quests 1 and quests 2. And because we're playing with the feather expansion, we're also going to unlock quest 36. So this is like our hub world, where we can now then choose what monster we want to fight next.
Oh, okay.
And then that is the end of that. So we're going to gain, and we're going to do all of our upgrading off camera, just so that we can like take time to go through it. But we gain an Herbalist, which is going to allow us to craft potions. And we also, more excitingly, gained a Fire Forge, which is going to allow us to craft weapons, armor, and trinkets to use in battle.
Okay.
So we get some more stuff.
Nice.
So we're gonna choose who we're gonna do all of our upgrading, choose all our stuff, and go from there. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed your trial by fire of learning this game.
It only took my life.
But you'll come back. I mean, there's actually no penalty after this because the wound is gonna leave your deck, so we're all good on that. But thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.